Second iteration of packing. I feel like I've already changed a lot.
By rolling down onto.
Hello you guys, good evening. It is currently Tuesday and I feel like it's just, no it's not, it's Wednesday. I feel like it's been a classic pre-vacay day because I leave for Palm Beach tomorrow and I had already finished up packing, but I feel like I just ended up spending the day like, I went for a long walk this morning up to Lincoln Park, and then I came back, did a bunch of work, literally until like 4, and then went back out, and I also cleaned our space. So like in between work and stuff, I cleaned our space, which was great. I'm really glad that I got to do that. But I just feel like, again, it's one of those classic like pre-vacation days where you're trying to get a lot done. So I kind of neglected vlogging, but yeah, also tip, if you tend to use a lot of paper towels, I highly recommend moving them to being under your sink because A, it's just 10 times chicer, and B, you just won't reach for them as much. Like I rarely use paper towels. What I usually use is this, which I keep on the side, just like always a cute little linen. The only time I really use paper towels anymore is for drying meat, or like random things that I need, like a disposable situation going on. But anyways, I figured I would just kind of talk to you guys a little bit while I prep dinner. I'm making chicken thighs, and then I'm just gonna make an array of vegetables because I just want a rich veg dinner before my flight tomorrow. So my flight's at 10 a.m. I take the same flight every time I go to Palm Beach usually because it's just really easy and I like it. So anyways, flight is at 10, and then I'll get to Palm Beach around like 2. My mom will pick me up. We'll probably just like go for a nice walk, jump in the ocean, relax. Also, my face is so red because I just got out of a really hot shower, which my mom informed me is very bad for me, so I should not be taking as hot of showers as I do. But anyways, we'll probably, yeah, just do that. Walk, beach, action, and then have an early dinner. And Friday we'll go for a long walk by the lake, I think, and potentially go to dinner. Hey Siri, call Mazeo on speaker. I want to see if she needs me to make a reservation. I don't know if she's gonna answer, but
your call has been forwarded to an automated.
I forgot to make a reservation. We were gonna go to La Goulet. We'll see. Maybe, I honestly don't even really want to go out to dinner. I kind of just want to get to-go food from Honor Bar. Because I want the Hillstone kale salad, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I would go out to dinner, I guess, one night, but sometimes when I'm in Florida, I just like to like cook in, go to Cod and Capers, get a bunch of seafood, and like do that. Cod and Capers is the best, you guys. I wish we had a great seafood shop here in Chicago. People like Dirk's, and I like it, but it just doesn't really like do it for me as much as like Cod and Capers or Succulent, even in Naperville, is like such a good seafood shop. But yeah, so anyways, can you tell I thoroughly dry my chicken? I think this is the key to having extremely crispy chicken thighs, is like you want to make sure there is no moisture on them. I also obviously, like, I feel like when you're cooking chicken, you just have to wash up so much. When you're cooking any sort of meat, but I feel like especially chicken. And when I'm cooking meats, usually I have a separate towel. Like I have my linen one always, but I kind of lately have been really enjoying having a separate towel next to me in the kitchen so that I can just wipe. But I actually got a request to talk about like hosting tips. So maybe I should talk about that right now because it's kind of fun and I love to host. I find myself not hosting as much in this apartment as I would like. It's just because our space is a little bit smaller. And definitely when we move into a larger place, we'll host more, but I feel like I'm always hosting too, like for other people, like even when we're in Naperville, like I'm constantly hosting people at Blake's parents' house, and like I usually take the lead on that, which is fun. But anyways, so yeah, I'll go over that in a second, but as for right now, I'm gonna tell you how I make this chicken. So thoroughly salting and peppering, and then what we're gonna do is put it on, we're gonna get my all-clad skillet really nice and hot, and then we're gonna do the splatter test on the skillet, which if you don't know what the splatter test is, just look it up on TikTok. Basically what you do is you're going to get your pan. I don't know if I said cast iron, but I meant stainless steel. This is all clad. I love all clad. I really only cook on all clad and the cast iron and my Blake crochet. But anyways, you're gonna preheat it to like medium high, and let that preheat until then you can splatter water and the water like bubbles, or it like turns into beads. But I'm gonna get some other stuff prepped and then we'll talk hosting. Okay, I have it pulled up and I'm gonna prep the rest of the stuff for the chicken while we talk hosting, but first I need to tell you how I make this chicken. I get shallots from the farmer's market. I already told you what I do with the thighs, but I'm gonna tell you the process. So you did the splatter test, okay? Then you're gonna take about half of this, and probably this much, 3/4 of it. Butter, which is perfect because that's the rest of my butter. And you're gonna put it in your pan and it's gonna brown right away. You'll put the chicken thighs down and keep those cooking on the pan at like medium to medium high heat until they get a nice crust on them. It'll probably be like 5 minutes. Then you're gonna put them into the 400, and then you're gonna top them with the shallots, put them in a 400-degree oven for like 30 minutes, and buon appetito, that's it. Also my sister told me that she hates when I speak in Italian and that it's extremely nerdy. And that she doesn't understand my obsession with Italy. I'm exploiting her. She was very triggered by it. But anyways, only sister things, right? But let's go back to hosting. Okay. So, I would love to hear essentials for hosting a spring dinner party. I love this. So, I think it depends on something. I think it depends on if your dinner party is indoors or outdoors. But I'm gonna try and be broad with this. So I think for both, you want a great linen tablecloth. That's like first and foremost is a really solid linen tablecloth, and linen napkins. For napkins, Linen Tails is iconic. It's the best brand. I have this linen apron from them. I'll actually be doing some work with them coming up, and it's because I reached out to them because I love their product so much. So that's what I would say for like to start is some really, really great table linens. Then, hold on. You see how that's browning? Fire. Then we place these guys right down. I took it off the heat while I do this so that fire doesn't come up in my face, basically. And then we're gonna move it back on the heat, but I have to put this down because otherwise I'm gonna get chicken on my camera. First I have to wash up, so sorry, this is a really real live thing. Also, I'm gonna make berries with cream, so I'm letting this just soak with just a touch of all natural sugar. Okay, so you're hosting a dinner party. You have amazing table linens, either for indoors or outdoors. I always recommend, I don't know why I'm acting like I always recommend, because I don't talk about this often, so I don't know where that came from, but I would recommend getting like a really beautiful neutral tablecloth and then some springy color napkins. So like whether that's like this color or even like a coral. My mom has a coral that I really love. Or really whatever works for you. I just think having a pop of color is really beautiful. Then you need to get some flowers, spring florals. I'm in a ranunculus kick, but I always love white hydrangeas. And I'm a huge proponent of doing the florals yourself. I think that there's something really ritualistic and beautiful about it first, but I think also, another component of it is you can go to Trader Joe's and literally like not spend a lot and have beautiful florals that are gonna last you way longer than a lot of flower shop flowers will. So that's the other component. So that's what I would say about like tablescape. I think that's really all you need if you want to set a menu and like have a menu sitting out. I love Papier for like all their hosting stuff, but again, I don't know that that's like a necessity just for like a casual like weekend dinner party with friends. So florals and great linens. Then you need a great playlist. I am a massive playlist curator. Like I curated the playlist for our wedding. I curated a new playlist for every single one of my yoga classes. I am just a playlist person. So I'm gonna make extra food so Blake can have food tomorrow night. I am a playlist person. So I think a curated playlist is really important. And I'm a fan for a dinner party for like easy listens. So like maybe even some Frank Sinatra, some things from the Parent Trap soundtrack, stuff like that, I think really sets a mood. And then I think depending on the timing, if you want to do candles on the table, get some really beautiful tea light candles. I also think these are so perfect. And you can get these lamps I got mine at like a little boutique, but they even have them on Amazon. And you can literally get them like anywhere, and they're so great for tea lights. So I think tea lights are a great option too. I'm also gonna make some pesto zucchini with homemade pesto that I made yesterday. But then I think next up is curating your menu. I'm a big fan of a Saturday night dinner party so that I can go to the farmer's market on Saturday and pick up seasonal produce for that menu. So I really recommend that you do that. And when I'm hosting a dinner party for the menu, I look for, and this is really just like in general, even like weeknight dinners, 1 protein, 1 carb, a really great salad, and a vegetable. Done. And I think it's like really important to think about what goes together. So like if I were making these chicken thighs for a dinner party, I would nix the broccoli. I would do chicken thighs I would do like a brown butter chicken thigh with a pesto zucchini, a Caesar salad, and a crispy potato. Done. Good, fine, done. A really good one is like halibut with fresh sourdough, crunchy with really good butter, steamed broccoli, and a simple salad. Like that's a great meal too. If you wanted to go the pasta route, you could do like a fresh pasta with a broccoli rabe. You could honestly skip the salad and do bread, because pasta in my mind isn't a carb. Because when I have pasta, I'm having bread with it. Like actually anytime I have pasta, I'm having bread. You don't really get. But, so those are like some examples of, also that's my garbage bowl over there, but of good dinner party menus. But I think the formula, the blueprint is carb, vegetable, greens, and protein. Dessert is also important. I am a huge fan of having a dessert at a dinner party. Some people just like don't prefer to have a dessert. I think go for it, but I think keep it light. Like I actually think berries and whipped cream is a great dinner party dessert because it's not too heavy. If people don't want it, they don't have to have it. And personally with a dinner party, I like to have an after dinner offering along with dessert, so coffee and tea. Like Blake will take coffee, I'll take tea. And like, let's be real here, dinner parties in our apartment are like literally having 2 people over for dinner. But I also think like another tip that I have is even if you're having 2 people over, it's still a dinner party. So treat it like that. Because that's how people have unforgettable experiences at your space. And that's how they want to come back, and that's how you inspire them. So even if it's 2 people, treat them like guests. Okay, she said, what are you making? What are you wearing? What are you setting the table with? Okay, so what am I wearing? I'm wearing an apron while I'm in the kitchen, but I think a tip from our queen, Ina Garten, is that during a dinner party, you want to do most of the prep work ahead of time. And I'm not in the same boat as her where it's like I feel like Ina does like a lot of the prep ahead of time. I'm still in the kitchen a little bit. But I also want to be able to like also enjoy my dinner party like my guests get to. So, oh, these look great. So what I would say is, these are as crispy as they usually get. I think they're gonna get crispier in the oven though. I'm wearing a dress usually. Something that is either tight or tight loose or loose tight. Not usually loose tight, but like maybe loose with a cinch. I don't like things that are like completely flowy unless I'm just having a comfy night with Blake. So usually I'm wearing a dress or a monochromatic look. But I'm never really wearing jeans. I'm never wearing like flowy sweaters. I want things that I can maneuver in the kitchen, but that are also really cute and that I feel confident in. My hair is back, whether that's half up, half down, or all the way up, it's back, because the last thing you want is hair in the food. And I'm not really wearing much makeup. I'll have some really glowy vibes on my skin. My eyelashes will be curled, maybe a touch of bronzer, and a highlight, but that's really it. I always smell good. The house always smells good. And with that, I think it can be subtle. Lately, I'm obsessed with this candle from Wilder House that is actually unscented, but it's with local beeswax, and so it kind of takes on the scent of honey a little bit. It's truly lovely, but like that's the vibe, like a very light scent, nothing too overwhelming, and then obviously the scent that's coming off of the food. Lighting is low. I hate overhead lighting, and I just hate highlighting in general. It's kind of a thing in my family. If lighting in a restaurant is too harsh, my dad says that they're sunbathing. So that was like always a thing for us. Like you want to have moody lighting, and it goes along with just ambiance, lighting, smell, music, elevate and engage the senses for your guests. So that's kind of it. And then like this is a little over the top, but if it's like an actual dinner party, I always have like a little take-home gift. So whether it's like some sort of sourdough baked good, and a little like thanks for coming note, or like if it's like girls, like a little candle, or like a Summer Fridays lip balm, like go above and beyond. It's so fun. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. Oh, cocktails, you guys. So one thing about me is, though I don't drink, I am a little bit of a bartender. I really enjoy making cocktails, and I feel like that's not really something I mean, sometimes I talk about it on here. But yeah, I love making cocktails. I often make old fashions because that's what my man loves. However, I'm also great at making a nice martini, a little ranch water action. I just think honestly with cocktails, have a signature cocktail that you're serving or a signature wine that you're serving. I think a good wine, an easy wine is like, I mean, Caymus is easy because everyone loves it. Same with Farniente. I feel like that's a pretty digestible wine. My current favorite wine is called Ghost Block. But yeah, definitely have a wine. If you're having like fish or chicken, I usually go white. If you're having like steak or any sort of red meat, go red. Usually with a pasta dish, unless it's a seafood pasta, I'd go red wine. But yeah, I think cocktails before dinner, and then with dinner, serve the wine. But yeah, okay, I hope that was helpful. I'm gonna try and like pound out dinner now. But that was fun. I liked going through that. Thank you. I don't know if you can tell, but the sky is like cotton candy right now. It's so pretty. Good morning, you guys. It's like 6 a.m. It's been in the early morning. I woke up at 3:50 to pee and didn't fall back asleep, so it is what it is. But I got up with Blake at 5. Well, I got up at 5:15. He got up at 5. I don't know how he does that every morning because I have a flight and I want to do all my things. We're starting with, well, I already did Wim Hof. Let's do some tarot. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. That's what I always say, is just show me what I need to see. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what it says. Destiny, change of course. Whether day or night, the Wheel of Fortune is always in motion. Some call it fate, others destiny. It's possible to go months or years without feeling its presence, but when this card appears, the eye of the wheel is fixed upon you. Don't be surprised if there's a change in course heading your way, something you'd least expect. Whatever happens to you during this time, know that it is bringing you closer to your life's purpose. Amen. Necessary. We're off to get coffee and we're patching because I didn't put them on early enough. They need to do their thing for longer. But anyways, you guys, I'm not kidding. Why did I wake up at 3:50? But then my aura says that I was just light sleeping from 3:50 to 5. So I'm like, I don't really think I believe you, aura. I think I was up. But anyways, we're doing the thing. I'm gonna go get a decaf coffee. And yeah, do you like how I just had to flex that it was decaf a little bit? Just because I'm challenging myself to go decaf. I'm doing a little bit of caffeine every day, but I just kind of feel really good doing decaf. So anyways, there's that. And then what else was I gonna say? I probably won't do decaf in Palm Beach though, because my mom always has her fridge stocked with La Colombe cans, and I mean, I can't resist those bad boys. So yeah, what else do I have for you? Oh, okay, so someone commented that I should do a hot or not on the pod of home births and showing and like vlogging / like documenting your birth on the pod. So I'm gonna save that for the pod, but I wanted to talk about a different facet of it here, posting your kids on social media. This is something that like both my sister and I are so passionate about not doing, which I don't know if I've talked about it much here. I might have had it as a hot or not on the pod one time, but I don't know if I've talked about it here. But hold on, I have to take a picture of this tree and send it to my mom because it feels like spring. Anyways, I am very passionate about if you treat social media as like a business whatsoever, meaning if people who you don't know follow you, I am like so passionate. Well, actually, I don't really care what other people do. I will not be posting my children on social media. And I really like, to be completely honest, I lose respect for people when they do. Not like fully, I think it's just something where it kind of like, it gives me the ick a little bit. Because I just feel like for example, so Gabby Bernstein does not post her kids anywhere. Melissa Wood, I don't know if she does anymore, but she used to post her kids all the time. And Gabby and Melissa were having a really candid conversation. And this was when I first started to think about it. And Gabby was like, do you know how many fucking freaks are following you? And Melissa was like, oh my God, you're right. And she was like, but where, like, am I at the point of no return? And Gabby was like, no, just stop posting that. But anyways, I just feel like when we post on social media, we really like think about the people who are the good people who, and I'm like, even with my vlog, like I am guilty of doing this too, like think about the good people who are watching and commenting and engaging, and we think that we have this like amazing community, which we do, but there's also fucking weirdos. And I firmly believe, well, actually, the New York Times, I think it was the New York Times or the New York Post, literally came out with an article talking about mommy bloggers and the percentage of pedophiles, not even pedophiles, just like, I think they like, I mean, they can't really, I guess, tell if you're a pedophile, but like the percentage of basically old men who follow mommy bloggers, and it's like astounding, you guys. It's really, really creepy. And I just like, even if you don't have a following, like if your socials aren't on private, like I encourage you to just think about it more. And I think that goes along with being intentional about everything you post. But, and like I'm guilty of it too. Like I posted this swimsuit haul back in like 2019, and your girl was like trying on swimsuits, like the whole 9 yards, and my sisters were like, you have to take that down. And I was like, why? I didn't understand it. Now I totally understand it, because it's like, first of all, it's just like, I mean, I think it's trashy. Like, it's just not the type of woman that I want to show up as. And second of all, who's watching that shit? Perverts. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I mean, maybe if I like really wanted a swimsuit from a certain brand, but like, there are spooks, you guys. Like major spooks. So just like, be thoughtful, be intentional, and like do what you want, do what makes you feel the best. But I just think it's something that like, being selective about what you show and what you don't is so hot. And I actually like had something happen where someone was basically like saying like, I never see you doing this, like saying that like maybe I talk the talk but I don't walk the walk. And I was like, you don't see a large part of my life. Like I probably vlog 10% of my life, and the only friend I really vlog with is Kate, because we have a podcast together. And so I feel like that just like has happened to me. Even that rarely I show her, but it's just like, I think there are two sides of it. One, not showing everything is cool, and two, realizing that people who are cool aren't showing you everything. So I don't know, that's it. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna go get my coffee. Did I mention it's decaf? I have arrived. I just unpacked and ate some Key West Pinks, and my mom and I are gonna go for a walk.
Let's see what.
A 4 p.m. puppy. We just got home from shopping around and all of the things, and now we're gonna go jump in the water. Just got home, you know the vibe. Hello, you guys. Good morning. I know, I would love to get on a sailboat today, honestly. I'm about to make the coffee, and I am extra tired this Saturday morning. Last night we literally we went for that ocean walk at like 5, and then came up, showered, and made dinner around like 7:30, and that was it. Yesterday was so chill. We walked around, or no, we did a long beach walk, and then we went to just like bop around a little bit. We went to Living with Ivy, Serena and Lily, which is like not my mom's style at all, but she's redoing this place, and so she's like trying to just like get a bunch of inspo. And then we went to Amici Market to pick up stuff for dinner. Where else did we go? That's it. I'm trying to get my mom to go, I really want to go walk Lake Worth and get a coffee before, but we'll see. We're both gonna do Tasha right now. So I'm having coffee numero uno as we speak. I'm about to make it. My mom has these cups that I like literally love. They're like big, but super thin. They're honestly just fire. Like, they're very lovely. The weather here is absolutely incredible. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. Incredible. And we've actually had a really nice time. Okay, we've got ice. I need to finish my lemon water. I always make lemon water and then don't finish it. But yeah, you guys, I'm like really struggling to wake up today. I'll wake up once I start moving, but it's also really hot. Like, it's pretty hot here today. And sometimes I feel like it's hard for me to wake up, like when it's super hot. Also, do any of you cook on induction? Because they don't have gas here, so they have induction. And Blake's aunt and uncle and Marco also have induction, and it's like hard to cook on. Yeah. Okay, I'll catch you later. We're going to the ocean. We just got back from Carmine's. We got some groceries and we got our nails done today. I just like really didn't vlog, but that's kind of part of hanging with my mama. We just got nakeds and yeah, this is your sign to protect your skin. I'm just enjoying a topo. We're gonna make dinner. That's the vibe. We just got back from a beach walk and yeah. Excuse me. Thanks. What a great look. Yeah. Oh, you guys, sorry for the wackadoodle angle, but I don't really have anything to prop you on. I'm trying to think. Anyways, I feel like I've been really bad at vlogging. Hold on, I'm gonna switch this. Okay, I feel like that's slightly better. Anyways, I feel like I've been really bad at vlogging since I've been here, but I've literally just been with my mamacita the whole time doing just mother-daughter things, and so I haven't really been like vlogging, taking as many photos as I want, like showing any outfits, which is kind of a bummer because I love to do that, but it's also nice to take a break from that stuff, you know? And yeah, but I think I told you guys we did like literally, maybe I didn't, maybe I told Blake, we did like a 7-mile walk on Lake Worth today. I'm not kidding you, it took it out of me. We've literally been lounging all day because I think we were both just like, holy shit, wiped out. And then we got green juice after, and then we went to Whole Foods and then came home, made some food, and then honestly have literally been hanging out all day. And it's about 5:30 now. We're gonna record an episode for the pod and then make some dinner. So that's honestly the plan. I'm excited for just like a chill night. I'm like trying to think if I have anything to update you guys on, but there's not really much to tell you. Like, I feel like we literally haven't gone out to dinner once. We've been cooking in, and it's actually been so nice. Last night we went to, after we got our nails done, we went to Carmine's and got the like roasted veggie mix from there, which like my mom is not like a like getting pre-cooked foods type of person, but she told me this was amazing. I was like, we have to try it. So we got that. It was in fact amazing. And then we got, what else? We honestly, yeah, have just been cooking it. So that's been good. Really just like walks on the beach, shopping around. We haven't really done like any like shopping, but we've been doing a lot of online things, getting my mom set up. I love like getting people set up and like getting them new clothes and like even like getting them new clothes, teaching them about personal style, teaching them about being in the kitchen, teaching them about like health and wellness. Like I could totally see myself doing something along those lines in the long term. I'm not sure exactly what it would look like, but like, I don't know. Like going in and just like helping people revamp, I think would be so fun. So anyways, we're gonna have a chill night, and I'm sure I'll show you, honestly, food in the sunset probably, and maybe some more, but that's it. I'm gonna go bug my mom and see what she's up to. Good morning. I'm about to go outside and meditate, but I'm gonna put on some eye patches. I'm using Goop. I've never tried these before, so let's see how I like them. Anyways, I leave today. I'm so sad. It's been so fun. I love being here, and it's just, we've had a lot of fun. Like I've had a really nice time with my mom. It feels like it's just been
It's kind of shade.
What?
You go from, oh wow, it's really humid out.
It's really humid.
Oh, let's do it.
I know.
I waited for you.
Did you? This book is really great. Pre-travel action. Good morning, you guys. I am back in Chicago. Don't sing that song. Actually sing that song if you want, I don't care. But I'm back and I'm gonna do some eye patches. And I got home last night. My flight got in at like 5, and then my Uber got to home at like, I think like, I don't know, like, I think I was home by 6:30. I unpacked. Blake got us some Guilt Bar to go. It was honestly perfect, and early to bed and early to rise, honestly, for me at least. So yeah, that was, hold on, sorry, putting my patches back in the fridge. That was honestly good. I feel like just what I needed. And yeah, I'm about to do a little workout right now and go meet Kate for a little walk action. But Florida was so nice. It was honestly nice to just like kind of disconnect a little bit, be with my mom, be present, have fun. We really just chilled. We didn't do a ton of like we didn't go out to dinner once. We made steak one night, we made fish, we I kind of told you guys, like, we just hung out. It was good. Can you tell I'm really calm? Like, I feel like I got the R&R that I needed. So anyways, anywho, I got this sweater in from Cezanne. I think it's really cute. But yeah, I'm gonna do my Tasha and get my day started. So I'm gonna end this vlog, start a new one, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Love you. Bye.